welcome to the channel. I am your host, Pt1 Marksman. Today is going to probably be a long one. So grab your popcorn, grab your soda pop or water, whatever, if you're a little bit healthy, and come with me on this journey because I have recovered some lost media made by myself. When I got back into rapping back in 2019-ish, I was on a video, the Long Island Cypher, and it was my first time back in rapping for a long time. I didn't even plan on doing that cypher. Big Kev, aka Kev Boogie, came up to me at the place where I worked at the time, said, "You want to do this?" It took me like a year or so before I said yes, and I ended up doing it. Well, at that time, I made my first LP with Stigmata, produced by myself. A lot of my early stuff I did produce myself. I started having Stig produce a bit later on. I think Boom Pow was the first one he produced for me, which I loved. At that time, I was under a different name, Flow With It. Now, there was a big transition. I was Flow With It, aka G1 Marksman for a while, and then I just dropped the Flow With It because I was using that name where I got a little too above myself. I had to calm it down a little bit. I was just into nothing but puns, nothing but fuck you kind of energy. I had to tone it down and keep it a little bit more real. So I wanted to separate the Flow With It stuff and move on as I grow to G1 Marksman. Let's get back to the point. Back in 2019, I made a LP called the Cigar Flow LP. I did not put it on all platforms. I did not know shit about DistroKid at the time. Didn't know nothing about distribution, nothing like that. And I was starting fresh. Shit, I remember bringing in a CD to Big Kev, and he was like, "What am I supposed to do with this?" I did not even know CDs weren't a thing anymore, really. At that time, I fell out for years. So I was like, "What do you mean? It's a fucking CD. It's my mixtape at the time." He's like, "Nah, man. Like, I don't have anywhere to play this." So yeah, it was a learning experience for me at the time. But I made this project with Stig. He engineered the whole thing, except for one track, and we'll call it out as we see it. But I put it on Dat Piff at the time. And if you don't know Dat Piff, it was a website of mixtapes. You could look up your favorite artists and see like mixtapes that they made. I'm not going to go into the history of mixtapes. I'm not even going to go into the history of myself because I had to redo this 3 times because I ended up babbling about me as a kid rapping from 1998 and then I moved on to this and that. I'm not going to do that. Maybe I'll make like a little documentary video about then to now, but I'm not going to get into all that. I'm just going to present this piece of lost media to all of you. Dat Piff is no more. I think they have a Dat Piff 2, but all of the old stuff is no more. It's no more on there. I'm going to put this up on, not on all platforms, because I think this is a time capsule. So I'm going to put this up on probably SoundClick, not SoundCloud. I have some beats up on SoundCloud. I think I have one track on SoundCloud from just a few years ago. But SoundClick. And I have something else on SoundClick. It's some old bullshit from the depths, literally. I won't get into all that. That's some really old shit that I made. Let's get into the content. Cigar Flow LP Track 1. Reboot.
grind. I see it, I gotta get it. Grand slam at the bat, I'm telling you where it's at. Calling my shot like a Minnesota fat. Bring it back to Shy City, sporting the Bears hat. And the Walter Payton jersey, got me the shoulder tap. Getting ready for the spring, find me at Citi Field. In the Hyundai Club, eating a nice meal. This kid's not a rookie, looky, I'm taking off. Step up, size up, approach the lane and loft. Check it, I ain't the one, I'm rolling the 301. Off the bat cracking, always a home run. Reboot, I'm loaded, ready to shoot. Fuck if you with it, you cannot put me on mute. Reboot, I'm back for the last time. I'm living for the present, I am not pressing rewind. Don't try to hate probate, flow with it is fucking great. He is a go-getter, he's here to better his fate. Behind the microphone, in a chill mental state. Fuck my old shit, this here is a clean slate. Rebooting as I'm shooting, I'm back, so let's keep it moving. I'm aiming so high, never ever be losing. The style that I'm choosing is my tool to keep you boosted. Been stuck for a minute in a ball of confusion. Breaking them chains, resetting my membrane. Not doing this for loot, fuck doing this shit for fame. I'm doing all this to get you out of the rain. It's all temporary, non-existence is pain. Catching like 31, run it like 34. Spitting shit like a gun, but never starting a war. I keep my flow current, leaving you all in awe. My job is not done, see I'm back for more. Reboot, I'm loaded, ready to shoot. Fuck if you with it, you cannot put me on mute. Reboot, I'm back for the last time. I'm living for the present, I am not pressing rewind. Reboot, I'm loaded, ready to shoot. Fuck if you with it, you cannot put me on mute. Reboot, I'm back for the last time. I'm living for the present, I am not pressing rewind.
I loved the headspace I was in at this time. That was the first track in Down Island Studios, and man, I was high on the hog at this time. You don't understand. Like, I was in the Air Force National Guard at the time. I was about to go through boot camp. I was still in student flight. In the Air Force National Guard, you go through student flight as you wait to go to boot camp, and it's pretty much you just clean bathrooms, you do workouts, you do drills until you get into boot camp. So I was about to go into boot camp at the time, and I was high on the hog, bro. I was like, fuck it, man. Now, it is a bit cringy because my flow back then was very robotic. It was just a lot of motivation. Da 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 da. Stig helped me with my flow on the second EP that we made together. He was finally like, listen, you gotta act natural, bro. Like, he really helped me with my flow a lot. And that's what's really cringy about it. Just listen to the robotic flow that I had. Little painful, but it was a part of the growing experience. Not a bad track, though. Not a bad track overall. Motivational. And this is really like listening to a different person because my headspace was completely different back then. I was, fuck it, bro. This is me. And I'm the best. I had an ego then. Kind of lost that a lot through the years as part of growing up. But not a bad track, little cringy. This whole thing's a little painful, but let's move on. Now, I said I was going to call it out before, but this was the only track that was not made in Down Island Studios. This one features a great personal friend of mine, WLP. He's recently come into some underground success lately, and he deserves it, man. He's doing some live stuff. I believe he has a podcast that's on Instagram. He's just a great person all around, man. I did a lot of stuff through the years with WLP, and I met him. Shit, I was still in high school when we started doing stuff together. I always thought he had such a unique flow that was very, very addicting. It's an addicting flow, man. You listen to one track from this dude and you just want more. You just want more. And he actually has a new one out from earlier this year that you should definitely go and peep. I'll put that right here. Boom. All platforms. But yeah, track 2, A1 Funk.
Yeah. What's up, A? Hey. It's been about 10 years since we last kicked it. Finally good to get back together. Alright. Yeah. Let me get this verse together. Alright. Yeah. Watching my Coley Coke and destroy 2 burglars. While sipping on coquito, I find it hysterical. Perfect holiday if you ask me. And I ain't talking about that Jack Black flick or Cambridge. So fuck that shit. Throw in a classic, the liquor's flowing. The laughter I'm feeding for it. To the point I fall on the floor. Fuck, I just filled my drink. Not in the mood to clean this mess up. How I wanted to stink. I'm not the cloud type, I'm the wild type. Fascinated by sound bites. I even love the way that I sound like. Yeah, a bit full of myself. Like I hit a buffet. It's great place that they close the place. No shame. I'm only 34 and change. Still rapping from a perspective like I started yesterday. With updates, some say the content's high. Cause I rap about women with complex of a guy.
Just do a funky dance, come on, get with it. WOP on the track, but flow with it.
It's the A1 funk and you punks, we won't budge. Old school to the fullest, we bow to no one.
Just do a funky dance, come on, get with it. WOP on the track, but flow with it.
It's the A1 funk and you punks, we won't budge. Old school to the fullest, we bow to no one.
A1 Funk running like a racehorse. I'm the boss man, #1 source. Never out of line, running off course. Perfect recipe for the beat sauce. Mix it in a pot, I'm never gonna stop. Flow's old school, but it stays on top. Behind the mic and I give it all I got. Never will I spit nothing that I am not. So get in line, man, I'm filling up plates. I'm a psycho, no Norman Bates. Sure as Aaron Rodgers overinflates. Golden on the mic, you can call me Tate. Me, I'm the man behind the mic stand. One man show playing the whole band. Magic on the mic, look, no hands. Cop flow dirty, man, you could call it ham. Just do a funky dance, come on, get with it. WOP on the track, but flow with it.
It's the A1 funk and you punks, we won't budge. Old school to the fullest, we bow to no one.
Just do a funky dance, come on, get with it. WOP on the track, but flow with it.
It's the A1 funk and you punks, we won't budge. Old school to the fullest, we bow to no one.
Just do a funky dance, come on, get with it. WOP on the track, but flow with it.
It's the A1 funk and you punks, we won't budge. Old school to the fullest, we bow to no one.
Just do a funky dance, come on, get with it. WOP on the track, but flow with it.
It's the A1 funk and you punks, we won't budge. Old school to the fullest, we bow to no one.
That was a bit cringy on my end. WLP killed it. The editing for that was so obviously not done in Down Island Studio. You could actually hear the compression in Will's voice on that one. It was a little rough around the edges. And my verse, there were some punchlines that just did not hit. For me. Perfect recipe for the beat sauce. Nah, I don't know. Didn't hit. Little painful, but still a part of the archive. And it was a lot of fun to make. We went to a different studio that I would go to years before that, and I would bring my whole computer with me, my whole computer setup, and hook it up at the studio and hook up my mic and everything and just record in that studio. And that's what we did for that one, and I have to say it was a lot of fun. That was the first track me and Will made for years before that. I mean, like I said, I fell out for a long time, and that was my first time back, and I was like, yo, Will, let's do this, bro. And like old times, we went over to that studio and we turned it out. And it was a lot of fun to make. Cringy as fuck on my end, but a lot of good times listening to that one. Moving on. Now this next one is another example of me let's just say it gives a good impression of the headspace I was in for this one. Track 3. Peep It.
Yeah. Yeah. Rule one to live by is kind of a guideline. Get up and face the world, leave the past behind. Whatever happened yesterday, you gonna be fine. Stand up and fall out, get up on your grind. Number two, you gotta do you. Fuck what the crew tells you gotta do. Don't be about the masses, be a part of the few. Old days, old ways, be a part of the new. Number three, not everyone's with you. No peeps you thought were won't hesitate to diss you. They smile in your face, some may even kiss you. They wait for you to slip so they can straight up get you. Lesson 4, stay motivated. There's gonna be days to grind, you're gonna hate it, but you gotta find a way to stay elevated at the top. At the top, you'll be glad you made it. Get it, now keep it. Step back and peep it. You sow it, you reap it. Just don't fall asleep. It's right in your face. Keep up this pace. This shit is a journey, it's not a fucking race. This step in my journey, I owe it to Kev Boogie and Sig behind the boards. Yeah, homie, good looking. Without what they've done, this time wouldn't be booking. This time would be spent at home, back looking. And songs never put down, cause I never stood out. No excuses, it was fear and doubts. I held myself back from getting the fuck out. I was 3 moves ahead without getting a tape out. 6 years down the road, my dude gave me the mics. Standing in the booth, I was feeling just like I was flying high. Check it, I'm Man Mike, taking the helm for real, call me Captain Pike. But I gotta slow down, look at what's up ahead. I can't fill the garden with limited track cred, so I'll build it up. Stay on this move instead. If I have to take cover, they calling me Judge Dredd. Get it, now keep it. Step back and peep it. You sow it, you reap it. Just don't fall asleep. It's right in your face. Keep up this pace. This shit is a journey, it's not a fucking race.
Now the second verse on that, I would even say today, fire. Loved it. The problem I personally have with that is back then, right, I had this whole thing of I have to teach you how to be motivated. It was a big teaching thing. Lesson 1, lesson 2. I look back at that kind of formula that I used to have, and I don't know. It bothers me today because I was in a space where I was doing something I felt was beyond myself. So the headspace I was in back then was like, oh, this is what I'm doing, so I'm going to teach you how to get here. I like to nowadays be accidentally motivational, if that makes sense. I look at what I'm putting out, and I'm just telling you what I'm going through, and in hopes that somebody or, the listener understands. You don't, you do. And that's how I put it out there now. Back then I was very rule 1, motivation. This is what you gotta do kind of thing. Formula didn't work, and that's kind of why I wanted to move that aside. This track right here, okay, probably my favorite track on this project. I featured Night. Now, Night, I'm going to say, my guy is one of the fucking best in the craft. I can't say enough about his flow, his scheme. Just, he's so fucking good. I used to compare him to Naughty by Nature. That's just the vibe he gives off, like a Tretch, I can't even, bro. I can't duplicate. He's just, I hold him in such, there are a few people that I have featured, and Night is just probably top of the list. I'll get into it. Track number 4, Turn It Up.
Yeah. Night.
Word. Yo, Night.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Let's get 'em. One time. Yo, listen. Short hiatus and I'm still hardest out. My name don't come up in greats, ain't shit to talk about. Beats get presented, my motto always to chalk 'em out. Walk with my chest on puff, blowing smoke out the road, cause my lungs can't take no dust. I'm a frequent Henny sipper, hustling penny flipper. Make a milli sipping my tea and house slippers. Connoisseur of verbal arts, I'm quite obscure, but pure heart and my pen mightier than a sword. Flow got a lure to lure you to the raw. Niggas thought they could fuck with me, now they not as sure. I scheme proper, fam, listen, I'm top boss. You spit hot sauce, my shit like hot lava. Boiling at the core, accumulating some more heat. Night and flow with it, the new Kruger and Voorhees. Fuck about our kitchen if you was trying to avoid heat. Bass knock low in the trunk, you better turn it up. Smoke ain't potent enough, you better turn it up. Money coming slow ain't enough, you need to turn it up. And we ain't coming to front, you better turn it up.
Fluidity is my name, motivation is my aim. The flow that I spit, magic, call it David Blaine. Knowledge is our rain, straight to your brain. Damn, the flow changed, never keeping it the same. Bass boom on a bad beat, the flow so complete. It's gonna take a minute, so take a seat. Fluidity, your boy Knight, can you feel the heat? Hungry as fuck, and I'm looking to eat. All I need is a beat, turn up the microphone. Press record on the track, now leave me alone. I think it's about time to take it home. Turning up the levels while we on the road. I got a lot of ground to cover, done burning rubber. Lethal weapon flow without the Danny Glover. I'm the man with the plan like Dre and Ed Glover. Stone cold on the beat, followed up with the stunner.
Bass knock low in the trunk, you better turn it up. Smoke ain't potent enough, you better turn it up. Money coming slow ain't enough, you need to turn it up. And we ain't coming to front, you better turn it up.
This is the one track that fucking hits to this day from that project. I mean, Knight, I knew he was going to turn it out, and I knew getting on a track with Knight, I would have to turn up my fucking, my shit tenfold. There were a few punchlines in there that didn't quite hit, but I have to say the flow was on point on that one for me. I was so excited to do a track with Knight that I remember I didn't even have the hook. Now, when I write my music, the hook, I spend so much time going through my head. What's gonna catch? And I'll reformulate the hook. But on this one, bro, I was so into polishing my lyrics that I didn't even have a hook. And I remember while he was coming to the studio, I called him. I said, "Yo, Knight, I don't have a hook." Yo. I remember, and it was kind of like I knew what I wanted to call it. I knew the vibe that I wanted, and he fucking delivered. It was, yeah, this was a big one for me. I remember. Knight, if by chance you're watching this, bro, we should do another fucking track together, bro. I don't really do features too much anymore. That's basically because when you're doing tracks with people, it's all about scheduling. I don't like to, I do my verse right now and then I'll fly it over to you and you do. I like to be in the studio environment with the person that I'm featuring. I don't like, I'm going to spit on this and then you come in whenever you can and then you spit on it and then, yeah, we'll make the track like that. I don't like doing that. I like to keep it where I'm with that person spitting in the studio, and that's what's fun to me. And that's really why I really haven't had a feature in a while, is because it's just scheduling and getting together, and you know, it's work. It's work, especially if you want to do it in that way. I work full time. Many other people work full time, and it's hard. Basically it. Life gets in the way. I wish I could just, go in the studio when I wanted, make these videos when I want, but I gotta wait for my day off. Anyway, this was the track to end part 1 with. I'm planning on making this a 3-parter. All the parts I'm going to try my best to get out this week. I don't want to stay too long on one topic. Like, I don't want to drag a topic into another week. Because I know there's not a lot of people there's some people that are into the whole top 5 thing. There's some people that are into the gaming stuff. And if you are, go to the gaming page, even though I haven't posted in a while on there. My TikTok has a lot of highlights of COD Mobile right now because I'm really into COD Mobile again. And yeah, tune in for part 2. I'm hoping to have it out tomorrow or Wednesday. I hope you enjoyed this. That's about it for this one. Join me in part 2. I'll see you in a minute. Peace.